The topic of this video is going to be a little different. It's a topic I haven't spoken about in a while, but that don't mean that I haven't been working on myself health-wise. If you have been following me for the past few years, I shared my journey about living with pain, and from lots of research and keeping myself motivated, baby steps and real baby steps. I kept it quiet a long time, the type of pain I was living with. After research, I'm going to give a shout out to two companies, two health facilities, I guess. Cloud9 Chiropractics. This man helped me with my knees, and I'm really grateful that I did not go down the traditional path of knee surgery. I wanted to exhaust every option I had before I had a doctor tell me I needed knee replacements. I wasn't going down that route because I watched, and I'm still watching people go through it, and they're really no better shape. They're not. I've heard and been told by many that they're still in pain. It didn't matter. It eased it a little bit, but they're limited, and they will always be limited. It takes a lot of mental power to turn back time, to move in a way that you used to move. And it takes a lot of work. It does take a lot of work. I don't care what I look like. I just went for a walk. And it's a walk that I'm walking straight. I only stop twice for 30 seconds. I've been stretching out muscles that tighten up immediately when I walk. My knees don't hurt. My back is straight. And I walked for 30 minutes. You feel it. When you don't do that for a long time, you feel it everywhere. Anyway, let me get back on track. And another company that helped me because I learned that I had a condition that I wasn't aware of until I did my own research. And good thing I figured it out on my own. And when I walked in and had a sonogram on my legs, they said, "You have a condition. You have a problem. Let's get you in here and fix that." And they redirected my blood flow in my right leg to the next strongest vein, which is healing. It don't happen overnight, but man, I feel so much better. So between going to Metro Veins, I went to the one in Melville, and Dr. Ang worked on me, and I'm going back for one more treatment to rid the visual part of healing. A lot of it went away because the condition was fixed. All that pressure, it's like a leaky faucet. All that pressure for a lot of years, it built up. Well, my veins, you can see them on the side of my legs. My left leg looks like in my opinion, a 25-year-old. My right leg needs some work, but a lot of that went away. It's not sticking out the veins. A lot of that swelling went down. Now I'm going back for the visual, and I should feel even more better because they're going to collapse those veins, and it's going to look a lot better. It already looks a lot better. Health is wealth. That's a fact. Health is wealth. So in this video, I'm talking about, if you follow me too, about succeeding. Why succeed and be that wealthy, become that wealthy if you don't have your health? You won't be able to enjoy it. So it's mind power, and making yourself feel in a way that you haven't felt in years, to start doing those physical activities without so much pain, without so much struggle, the way you used to do it when you were younger. And one more thing, I finally came back. I almost lost my train of thought. I am a young 56-year-old, and I feel a lot of the going through change, we're all, mature individuals. I would hope so. I'm just sharing real life stories. I did a lot of research, and a lot of, I feel doctors, maybe in today's world, maybe it's more known by health professionals that joint pain, I feel when you go through changes, is a real thing. And I feel that had a lot to do with my journey of pain for the past, it's almost a decade. I mean, definite 6 years, I kept it quiet. I lived with pain, kept it very quiet. And you become non-social. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to go out and do things you used to do. And now I'm starting to do them again slowly. And it feels good because I look forward to being very social, being out there again, not being so slow in the morning, not needing so much time to get ready for the day. And it feels good. It feels good. Not just getting yourself together just to go to a job, to go back home, to be in pain and get ready for the next day. I don't want to live like that anymore. I lived like that for a long time. So it's a little bit of everything, folks. And us mature individuals, my pipes are still working. And you figure that out on your own, what I mean by that. But it is occasional. And I do feel, but however, I do feel, slowly entering life changes. It has a lot to do with your joints. It does. It's deep. I suggest if you're living in pain, before you go down the traditional path of just doing whatever a doctor tells you to do the research. Get your mind to force yourself to do things you haven't done in years. And now I'm going to show you some things I did. Make it work. Because all of a sudden you start feeling better. All of a sudden you don't think so much when you stand up. You don't need so much thought to go through average daily activities anymore. It's a great feeling. I feel free. I'm ready to, it held me back from living for a long time. So today I walked 30 minutes. I stopped twice for about 30 seconds and I walked straight, slowly, but at a faster pace, but slow. And I felt, because you feel it all over, and it felt good. And now I'm going to show you other things I've been doing for the past, I say 3 months, very slowly. But now I could do it better. And it's a tough road. And I also bought a new gadget that it's like a hula hoop thing. But now I'm going to show you the things I've been working on. Because if you have the time that, say many people, the children are grown, they're out of the house. Now you live in the second chapter of your life. You have time for yourself. You can do the things you've always wanted to do without being a full-time parent. Even though you're always a parent, but I get it. But you have time. You get time back. It should get easier as you get older. It shouldn't get harder. And work-wise, too. Not having to give all my time for money gives me time to live a more enjoyable lifestyle, and that includes taking care of yourself. So check this out, and it's not going to be pretty, but I'm doing it, and you can too. It was too hard to record myself working out. I use weights. I've been watching videos, moving in ways. I never did that when I was younger. I have that hula hoop thing. I got that recently. I have the board that you twist with. I forget the name of it. I use that. I have my kickboxing bag. I've been using that once a week, hanging in there for 20 minutes. Boxing with the boxing gloves and kicking, just moving. Sit-ups, being more flexible, stretching out, and I feel it. And it's a good feeling because I get less, I could barely walk. It was, barely walk at a decent pace without being in pain. I was really out of shape. And, it really is true. Health is wealth. Why have money? Hey, and anyone that, I've had people question me, why are you sharing this? Why are you sharing that? You don't need to watch me. I don't care. I watch AMTV all the time. He promotes health is wealth, in addition to, being in your best shape and being successful. And he's one of the many channels that I watch that, preach you got to be healthy too. And I am going back in time a little bit. I'm moving in ways I never tried to, move. I mean, just stretching alone. Because once you start walking, after 3 to 5 minutes, your muscles tense up. You feel it. Well, if you're stretching out and you're much healthier and you continue to do it, you get better. You do get better, you get stronger. And it's a mental health too. So maybe in another video, I just didn't want to do all of that. Check out Cloud9 Chiropractic. That man helped me. And you have to be open-minded. I got many treatments. I received many treatments and I paid out of pocket. When you have, I wanted to exhaust every option before I had a doctor tell me, take some meds. Let's go for a knee replacement. And I've been working at that for over a year. So, and I can tell you, I walked 30 minutes today. I only stopped twice for 30 seconds. Things are tight, but I'm using muscles I haven't used in a long time and not having my knees in such pain holding me back. I focused with Cloud9 Chiropractic on my knees. And I went back for 3 rounds over the course of the past year. And going to Metro Veins, if you have a lot of veins. I mean, mine aren't overkill visual, but I'm going for that last. I went through all the trouble to get better. And they redirected the blood flow to the next strongest vein, which helped me start working out better. And it does. You just move better. You're anticipating you're going to feel pain, and you're not. So check it out, Metro Veins, and go get your veins checked. Until the next video clip, have a good one. Bye, everybody.